Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden, where his last part dealt with Spider and the bucket, and this part gonna deal with the characters that come after the Spider and the bucket. I recorded the last 3 parts yesterday, and I'm playing this game again the next day because I want to play this game, and also I still don't know what I'm playing next now that Don Maku Festival's done. And also, there aren't that many chapters left in Eternity, so what I might do is just play this until Eternity's done. And then if that ends up resulting in a couple days where this gets uploaded twice a day, so be it. So I'm bringing, I have to bench a couple people because of cost and because of forcing me to bring Suika. A couple new team names in here. River Purification, we've seen that one, I don't think so. Wheel of Fortune, I like that one. Get it? Because Remy's stupid wheel attack from 14.3 that I never finished, that's probably not what it's referencing. But it's... that was dumb. Steel Beowulf. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty sure you've seen Dream Invoice. I like how I went from not using Kurame at all to using her a lot because I use Ellie all the time and she gives Ellie a special move. Alright, well this is probably gonna take forever, so let's start.
Takia, bring me some sugar.
Right away, mistress. Does anyone else need anything? I'll have another cup, thanks.
Me too.
I'd like some tea snacks myself, some nice Western-style ones. What's wrong? If you don't have any, then I wouldn't mind waiting while you make them.
Could you please not subject Sakura to your whims? You're already forcing your way into our group as it is. If you need something done, you just ask for your rabbits.
How petty, I wouldn't have said anything to you ordering my Inabas around. Maybe we should take some home with us, if you're offering. Having more hands isn't necessarily better.
Looks like this is for everyone of us.
Seems that way. Guess they'd never forget to stop for tea time, even at a time like this. Goldwater girls patrolling the ship.
Yep, they're having a meeting on the bridge though, so shouldn't you be there? Meetings bore me. Let's just leave that to the people who care to take charge. You can handle the tedious stuff, leaving the good parts for me.
As long as there are enough people taking shifts, the rest is important.
Don't relax too much though, these underworld yokai aren't pushovers. Especially the Oni, you can never be ready enough for one of those girls.
Oni, I suppose I did hear mention that they live down here. Well, I'm sure you can tell from seeing Suica battle, but even among yokai, Oni are considered one of the strongest races. Before they left the surface, humans feared them as the strongest kidnappers.
If you're so strong, you want to keep rampaging on the surface.
They had some friction in their dealings with the humans and finally exhausted their goodwill. That's when they abandoned life on the surface and sought out somewhere else to live. Then they ended up in the underworld to be at the brand new society.
No, so you found a room to keep all your themselves.
But if that's the case, then can't the Oni just head outside without a problem? They moved here themselves after all, and Suica lives on the surface like normal. Correct, unlike the other yokai, they aren't sealed in the underworld. They may be strong, but they wouldn't endanger the entire village. So they prefer to live in the underworld along with the sealed yokai then. Then where in the depths of the earth could they possibly be? You can be as curious as you want, but you better not be actually thinking about looking for them.
Yeah, especially since all the yokai down here want to chase us out.
Let's treat this like hide and seek and move very carefully. I'm very good at hide and seek, yes.
I'm getting no yokai readings. Continue lowering our altitude.
Little by little, we've gotten pretty deep.
I can't believe the underworld is this huge. Now I'm worried about how stable the surface foundations are.
Alright, Swiggle, will this really take us to the Palace of the Earth Spirits? Your directions are pretty vague. All you've been doing is saying this way or that way.
We'll be moving. Follow this place like a back of my hand.
We'll keep going straight ahead and we should see a huge bridge. A bridge? What's a bridge doing so far underground? Something like a checkpoint leading to where most of the yokai live. The yokai known as a Hashihime serves as guard there. Well, her pals are real plain. So is she. Well, I guess her personality's even worse. Or you talk about the underworld like this is a novel experience, Suica. Even when you're sitting down for a drink together, you never talk about your past. Well, I don't. Well, hey, it's not like we can hear much about what you were up to before you can talk to you either.
We both don't talk about our old homes. Doesn't that just show how much both of you treasure your current lifestyles?
Enjoying yourselves is all well and good, but could you please spare us those uproars at the Moria Shrine? Yeah, Smega makes the news just by hanging out on Yokai Mountain. Oh, that's right. The mountain yokai have a hard time dealing with the Oni.
That's because they used to roll the mountain before the Tango inherited the job. Then the old boss show up must make things pretty awkward.
Not like I'm planning to come back to the mountain or anything. They really shouldn't worry so much about it. Speaking of coming back, why did you return to the surface? Well, what does it mean? Good question. Actually, it's not like you were having a hard time down here, right?
Well, yeah, but I used to party with all my Oni buddies.
But?
Well, I missed the sake on the surface. The stuff they make down here isn't all that good.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, I guess it's your kind of reason.
Well, you're expecting something respectable? Looks like been lured by the smell of sake. Both humans and yokai like to get noisy. So make me feel most at home. Good enough for me. Well, I think I understand.
Maybe it's good enough for you, but whenever you're around, all those other yokai show up and it's a real pain.
Hey, it's not like I'm always gathering them.
Sorry to cut off the conversation, but it looks like we'll need to be more watchful. I can see a light in the distance, so we should be coming up on that bridge any minute now. Get some interesting results while you're trying to read a sentence as you're looking at it. So I thought she was going to say moment, then right before I said moment, I noticed it was minute and said minute.
What am I doing out here in this cold? Why do I even need a guard anyways? Nobody ever comes here. I bet everyone else is lying down in front of a fireplace with a warm drink right about now. Then again, if I were there too, I'd just be jealous of everyone else hogging all the fun.
Oh, Arcee!
Ah, Yugi.
It's as quiet as always here. You're bored, right?
I'm fine. I'm used to being alone. So why are you here? Actually, don't even bother answering. I already know you just have nothing better to do.
You got that right. I was drinking in the neighborhood, so I stopped by to see your face. I got my hands on some of the good stuff. Want me to pour you some?
Oh, look at me. I get to come and go wherever I feel like it. La-di-da.
Actually, I heard something strange in the bar just now. Something about how the groundwater around here is warming up. You know anything about that?
What? Not really. Why?
I overheard something about hot water coming out from that well. It's just a gas bomb. I really messed up regulating the temperature down in the ruins of Blazing Hill.
It's certainly happened before. But lately they haven't been making many mistakes, so maybe it is strange.
I'm not sure. As long as I can make hot soju out of it, we only are pretty happy.
Come on, don't you even go 2 sentences without bringing up alcohol? Well, whatever. You're here to drink, right? I'll join you, but only for 1 glass.
That's why I like to hear. I got some snacks to go with it too.
What was that? It felt like the entire atmosphere shook.
I'm picking up some auras I've never sensed before. I'm kind of curious. Let's go check it out. Bridge to the surface. But the bridge is leading deeper underground. The cave opened up again.
Wait, look at that, everyone.
The lights of the city, huh? This is where the underground yokai live?
Yup, that's the little capital where we only live. Right, well, here's that bridge I was telling you about. Doesn't look like the guard yokai's here, so let's just slip in while we can and...
Hold on, I'm getting massive yokai energy readings. No, they're not as big as I thought they'd be. Whoa, what's that?
A flying boat. Was this thing making all that racket? A couple of yokai showed up.
Would those be the bridge guards? It looks that way. The slender one must be the infamous Hashihime. And the heavyset one would be... Oh, wait a minute, I know that face. Are you familiar with her, Aya? Familiar nothing. You watch your attitude around her too, Sanai. That's one of the 4 days of the mountain, the only Yugi Oshiguma.
What? The same group Suika's part of?
Oh, look, is Yugi. Well, that's Percy Lisa Fashion Cooler. Sounds like someone on that boat owes me. That drunken voice. What?
Yugi, then.
That does for a long time no see.
Suika, you say? You did always get along with her.
Yeah, until she wandered out of the underground a little while ago. What brings you here today? Don't tell me that stupid huge ship of yours is a souvenir.
No, that's not it. We're just looking into something.
It's a long story, but there's a dangerous incident occurring on the surface right now. If we don't do something about it, it'll affect all of Genzokyo, not just the human village where we live.
A human? You mean it's not just Oni on that ship?
Yes, we're aware of the non-interference pact, but this is a state of emergency. Let us investigate, we won't cause any trouble.
You can't tell us that and just expect us to go, oh, okay then. We'll tell all the yokai in the old capital and kick you all back to the surface where you belong.
Understand, very interesting. So think about humans from the surface, brother? In that case, it'd be a huge waste to just send them back.
What do you mean a huge waste?
Hey, service people, want to settle this with a quick throwdown?
Yuki, how can you make a commitment like that? This won't even be a fight anyway. No matter how many there are, you'll just blow them away. Big bad wolf.
Have a little faith, they're our first guest in a long time. And while on top of that, they're friends with Suiko. Is that cool or what? Drinking and fighting on the flowers of the underworld. Come on, my fist is itching for this.
There she goes again.
Goodness gracious, you got yourself quite heated.
Once Yuki gets pumped up, there's no reason with her until she's run her course. If we're gonna talk, it'll have to be through our fists. There's only one way this is going.
Good grief, guess I should have seen this coming. Alright. Even after all this time, I still press formation when I mean to press the map. Alright. Remy and Saki are surprisingly underleveled from what I remember, despite them always coming along. They just don't get kills, so they should be in front. Other than that, put some guards in front. We should be good. Try to get through all these mooks as soon as possible to get to the main deal here. Will I be able to beat this map in one part? Who knows?
Great, the only of all things, this trip is just one disaster after another.
Complaining won't get you anywhere, just deal with it.
Actually, communicating through a fight makes this simpler for us. If we win, you'll let us through and tell us everything you know. It's incredibly straightforward.
Already planning for after you win?
Well, if you've got the strength to back it up, then I don't mind. Now, that's a promise, on the honor of an Oni.
For crying out loud, you Oni just won't let something go unless you commit to it.
You service folks just march right in without a second thought to your position here. Are you brave or stupid? Your strength will show which.
Beat Yuki and Parsi on the same turn. Same turn? They both got spell cards? Yeah, they do. One of them's got 2. And you want me to beat them on the same turn. Okay, I will attempt to do that. Whether I succeed, who knows. Again, I've already lost quite a few bonus objectives at this point, so it doesn't matter that much. But I still don't want to miss 2 of them, because if I miss 2 of them, then I can't fully upgrade Tori by the end of the game. And that's a shame, because I'd like to see that. Not like Notori is probably even going to be useful even after that. But, you know, she might be. You get some pretty big buffs if you fully upgrade a unit. Plus 15% critical damage. Well, this doesn't look like a very long map until you get to those 2. So let's try to get this done as quickly as possible. Okay, so, thing to talk about. Right, so I've said like a couple times in the past, like, couple weeks, I think, that at some point I was gonna try to go back and maybe play some GM games a bit. And that before I did that, I would need to, like, look at the list I have and try to, like, narrow down what I play so I don't end up in a situation like last time where I'm just picking things at random over and over again, because that started to annoy me for various reasons. Last night, I looked at it, and it's just like, I don't remember any of the details of any of these games just from, like, looking at a title. So if I'd want to do that, I'd have to, like, meticulously go through all of it, and it would take so long, and I just do not feel like doing it. So I'm probably just not going to, because I really don't want to go back to where I was just picking games at random again. Because it it annoyed me. I would be like, I'm picking this game at random. It's a bridge over a chasm, is it? What a splendid view.
Stop and smell the flowers and great and all, but watch out, there's a whole city of Oni down here.
Well, I don't think it'd see us at this height. Well, I can.
Seriously?
Good guys, and if it's full of fun-looking thing like this, the whole town might come up to party.
He's right, be sure not to pass above the chasm.
Oh, I guess we gotta use the bridge so they don't see us from the old capital. And it would just annoy me how I'd be picking a game at random, and then on top of YouTube's already ridiculous randomness when it comes to like how many people it decides to show the video to, it'd be like, yeah, this video would get 5 views, and this video would get like 500. And I wouldn't normally care about that too much, but there was a thing I had going on with Jam Games where, like, I don't know, I felt like I was doing something by playing them, because, you know, maybe me playing some of them would get some people to, would show the game to some people. I'd, like, promote the game a bit, I guess. And, you know, with most videos, I don't care if something gets views or not, but in those specific situations, I cared a little bit. I felt like if I made this video and it didn't get many views, I was like, I don't know, like I didn't do my job properly or something, even though I know it was just absolute randomness at the end of the day. And it just kind of got to a point where I was sick of feeling like that. So yeah. I've got this giant list of games here, and I'm never gonna use it again. But still don't know what I'm gonna play after this. Like I said, I'm gonna play this probably until I finish the Eternity arc. And after that, I don't know. I kind of want to, I was falling asleep the other day. One of the videos that showed up was one of the Walking Dead parts. And that kind of made me want to play that a bit. Because I have the full, remastered version of all 4 games. So I kind of want to do that. The only real problem with that is, you know, I played the first game not part of that collection, so if I start playing it again and I move on to Season 2 immediately, none of my choices from Season 1 are going to carry over, but like, it does not matter, doesn't it? Especially with Season 2 from Season 1, your choices from previous seasons did not matter. So I might do that. That might be next. But we'll see when I get there. Right now, for today, and then next recording, gonna play this, because I'm definitely not finishing Eternity today. There are way too many maps left, but I might, if I go fast enough, I might be able to do it in 2 recording sessions. We'll see. Yeah, I uploaded the part of Daimaku Festival 3 yesterday where I played as Sanai. I'm supposed to upload the part where I play as Moko later. Mention of that part. Yeah, I reached 500 subscribers, and then I went right back down to 499 again a couple hours later. It appears to have settled back down to 498, and it's not moving. So that's great. Just take that achievement from, give me that achievement, and just rip it from my fingers. Okay. Whatever. Surely someday I will get 2 more subscribers. Maybe. Maybe not. And if I don't, you know, at least I got there once. Man, it's annoying when enemies support defend. Alright, who's lowest level here? It seems like everyone's reached 45 at this point. It doesn't even really matter who I decide to do this with. Oh, that's a really low amount of range. Oh, that's single target. Let's do this. Oh, it's this one. Alright. Who's 45? Momiji's 45, yes? And Kane's 46? It's hard to tell. Alright, we're getting through this bridge. Except for Race and Yomu down there, I have to take care of some birds, so they're falling way behind. Way behind, willing to make a deal. Hickory Stump, boy, let me tell you what. Fiddle player, make a bet. Dare, Golden Fiddle, do. I don't think Suika has a new attack, doesn't she? I think she might, because I'm starting to remember, because I have seen this be played before. I think this is around the time Suika got a new attack. I need to look at that. Might be the thumbnail for this part. Especially if I end up having to have this in 2, and I end up having it before we reach the part where either of them use a spell card. Nope, never mind. Do you get it next map? You might get it next map. I can't hope for it, but I never thought we wanted the Yogi down here. You really do miss the Underworld Oni, don't you? Well, I don't for my blood's force flag, nothing to do with the investigation. Oh, well, I went for one slang anything when I came back from Turf's Glory, I appreciate it. What do you take me for? This week I'm taking the shot. Taking the shot, Mickey. Here we go! He's got more brownish hair in this game. Suika is weird. Orange hair in the art of her debut game, brown hair in the sprite art of her debut game, and then one day she was made blonde and everyone was made worse for it. Very slowly making our way past the bridge. RC is a bridge troll. She interrupts Dora when she tries to go past the bridge. Don't really remember anything else that guy did. That wasn't Swiper, different character. Alright. So, gotta kill you and Yugi on the same turn somehow. Here's the problem. You have a stupid spell. You have a map attack, and I don't want to deal with that shit. So I'm just not going to attack you until, like, Yugi's almost dead. So we're just gonna evade.
You surface yokai and your stupid sunny dispositions. Hey, she's really glaring at us. You're already monopolizing all the stuff we don't have, so what else have you leeches come to take?
I was kind of hoping Sunny would show up there because she said sunny dispositions, but you know it's probably not what it is in the original Japanese, so I wouldn't do that.
You think you can just strut around here like you own the place?
Oh, I get it. This is the yokai of jealousy I've heard about.
She's all dark and gloomy. Reminds me of you, sis.
I'm not gloomy.
What's with that banter? You three get along so well, it makes me so jealous. If you're not gonna run, then my jealousy is gonna tear right through those bonds of yours. God, I'm so freaking jealous of people like you. You'll wish you were dead.
Thumbnail. See right through you. See your true colors. You are definitely way uglier than me. Alright, here we go. The real deal here. Guard that, will you?
Alright, finally, a fist fight.
Hey, what an intense presence. She already seems strong just from that.
Oh yeah, back when we were on the floor deals, they called her Yugi and strong. Those are one thing, but when it comes to brute strength, even I might be a match for her. You seen my little twig arms? You think they're that strong? No. Anime bullshit only gets you so far. She's got bigger muscles than me. Mass times acceleration.
What's with that? If I take a direct hit, I'll end up splattered on the wall.
Oh, come on, I wouldn't end it that fast. We don't get many customer service. Don't be shy now. Got me fair and square. Let's get this thing started. Take this.
Right, support defend, that's a thing. So did me guarding make that take less damage? I don't think so. I think I wasted SP by guarding. How did I end up fighting an Oni? Alright, Tengu B. Fight an Oni. I won't let Inabashiri get all the glory. Nice timing. Didn't realize this attack still had more unique dialogue. I've already used it like 5 times now.
Don't take more than that to stop me.
Alright. Problem 1 and problem 2. Problem 3 being these two are way the fuck back here because of stupid birds. Maybe I should have just let the birds come at me as they went. But nope, I decided I was going to fight them at the time. Do you like sinking anchors? Do you want to be sunk by an anchor? Makes you sunk by an anchor. You got nothing to say?
I'm going the other way, I can't see.
Alright, how long will it take to take down these two? Because it took a ridiculously long time to take care of the damn spider. So, I'm telling this to take longer than expected. She's got 2 spell cards. Don't remember, that means I have to take down her health bar 3 times. That's how that works.
Don't think there's anyone backbone on the surface anymore. Are we? Go.
Is this normal?
Alright, I have like a whole squad of healers with me. Unfortunately, 2 of them can't be used right now, so I'm gonna use this one. Green. Why are you meleeing, Momiji? Can you not do anything else? You know what? Also Valor, fuck it. I want your health bar down. I haven't used Ultra Headbutt in a while. Don't think I've used it since the first map I got it. Ripping water hollows out stone, they say. Let's test that saying out. I summon the moon. I can do that. Checkmate. Get it? Because I play shogi. It's like my main character trait. At least in canon, anyway. Yo! Yo!
Really running wild, huh?
You don't say anything after the use when you do Ultra Headbutt? Really, Kane? That's nothing. He's still got a ways to go. Alright, I got Kermit here. Trust bot and allows Ellie to use her special move bot, Kermit. Alright. Can you do anything from your Sakya? I mean, this won't do much, but you know, it'll just hit you. I can heal you afterwards if this hits. My experience, even if they can't see you, they'll still try to bite. Okay, steal. Yeah, they did almost nothing. But it was something. Look how comically large that horn is. It's a unicorn. Of course that hit. Why would it not? It's like a 40-something% chance, but you know, whatever.
Large pandemonium. Here we go.
Despite how big she is, I don't think she's that heavy. Because I think that's a thing with their characters. She's gotta... No matter her size, she's gotta evenly distribute the density or something. So, she's only as heavy as she is in her normal form. She's kind of like a giant balloon, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. There's so much Tuhu lore I've heard. At some point, I'm probably just making shit up. Can you do Shrine Maiden extension? Oh, I didn't realize you could do that when you were like that far away. You're the first Oni I've met other than Suiga.
Oh, so do you people get along with Wiko?
Sometimes she comes up Yokai Mountain to drink with Lady Kaneko and Lady Suiko. She even tries to offer me drinks, but...
Oh, she's really living it up on the surface then. I kinda wanna hear more about that, but after the fight.
Secret technique should do the trick. Sanai, I'll distract them. Unique air-up dialogue, that is. 669, what a perfect number. Go! Alright, that is one whole health bar. Yeah. Only 2 more to go, plus the 2 the Parsi has.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
We're staying on the offensive, but she's not budging an inch. But our blows landed. She shouldn't be unbeatable.
That's the spirit. Looks like this will be a good brawl.
Well, you think Yugi, these girls are worth fighting, right?
Our lively ones do. They have fun with fights and parties.
Parties?
Wow, you're that comfortable around them?
We'd be happy to have you as one, you know. Or you'd get along with the humans up there these days.
Me? You get along with humans?
I've heard that the Oni left the circus because the humans exhausted their goodwill with cowardly tactics. But I'm sure something brought us together if you ever happened to visit the surface.
Ha ha ha, slow down there. I'm not like Suika. I couldn't care less about the surface.
Really?
Actually, I'm grateful to the sage for laying out a non-interference pact. Thanks to that, this is Oni paradise. We make our own rules and no one gets in our way. At this point, why should I have anything to do with humans?
So you're like your mama and Kasume, you expect nothing from the surface at all. Yeah, it goes to show how deep a gulf both sides formed. Looks like there's a black sheep among the Oni who didn't give up on the humans, though.
Well, you're not wrong. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the fight, huh? It's got me pumped like you wouldn't believe. You want to say what it looks like to get Suika's seal of approval? Will you be able to stand up this torrent of strength beyond understanding?
Man, those humans were so terrible. Could you believe they used cowardly tactics against kidnappers? absolutely diabolical, that is. Alright, it's been 35 minutes. And yeah, this is gonna be a whole part. 2, 3 spell cards. Plus, Parsi still has a health bar. Haven't done anything about that. And I got my Parsi cut in, even though she hasn't done much. So yeah, next part, finish bridge. Bye.